Hello everyone, a quick look at some team updates ahead of Game Week 14. Most received question is whether it's important to have both Salah, Saka and Palmer. As we can see from Game Week 6, they have been the highest performing player assets in the FPL, and Haaland comes up with only just 23 points. But considering that the three of them are on peak form and their fixtures look good, I believe you should try to find a way of fitting both of the three going forward. It comes when Saka has a difficult fixture against Manchester United, but you can look at the fixtures ahead of that. Taking a look at the most transferred in and transferred out assets this game ahead of Game Week 14, we do mention that Saka is at the top of those that are being brought in at 31%, followed by Jackson, Bowen and Pedro to make the top four of those that are the most bought assets. And on the side of those that are the most sold, Mbeumo is at the top at 35%, followed by Isak, who did get a knock in the previous game, together with Fernandez and Wood to top up the top four of the most sold as well. The only team news received so far, Crystal Palace do mention Eberechi Eze should be fit to play, and also only Adam Wharton that is a doubt. That Fulkrug is a few weeks away from recovery, but game week 14 does come a bit too early. However, Mohamed Kudus is in contention to start after his suspension. The Twanzebe is also out for a long-term injury, and a few other players are with knocks who are yet to be assessed as ahead of the game week. Leicester do confirm Harry Winks is also unavailable, while Caleb Okoli will be assessed ahead of the game week. Forest, we do confirm that there is no changes from the Forest team. Ibrahima Sangare and Danilo Koichi remain out. But Lisandro Martinez and Kobe Mino will be suspended after each picking up their fifth yellow card. However, Bruno Fernandes is fit and Lenny Yoro will be returning to the matchday squad. The projected goals and clean sheets odds by Rob TFPL Graphics, we do confirm that Man City is at the top at around 2.5, followed by Chelsea that does play a Southampton team that has a weak defense without Ramsdale and Bednarek. Arsenal does appear as well, Aston Villa, and lastly Chelsea, which does bring into contention the discussion about captaincy, with Palmer who's at the high of the captaincy right now, followed by Haaland, followed by Salah, and lastly Saka. The top four are the top four captaincy picks going forward for Game Week 14. A quick look at the clean sheets odds. Man City is still at the top of it with 46% chance of a clean sheet, together with Arsenal, Chelsea, and Everton coming in fourth. That should guide us on some of the peak defenders to select going forward for Game Week 14 as well. For those of us that will be wildcarding in Game Week 14, a quick look at the wildcard draft with Raya Fabianski in goal, defense of Konsa, Gabriel, Greaves, Robertson, and Aït-Nouri, and a midfield of Saka, Palmer, Salah, Semenyo, and Bowen, and lastly a forward line of Joao Pedro, Jackson, and Cunha would look like a very good draft for anyone that is going to be wildcarding going forward. Lastly, with a look at my team, this is how my team will be lining up for Game Week 14. FPL responsibly and catch you in the next video.